Welcome back, loves! So today we're doing another video, the 5 parts of wisdom series, and today's Sasuke. So yeah, a lot of people have been asking for my Instagram, so I'll leave it in the link in the description below if you do decide to head over to Instagram and find my profile. But without further ado, let's head right into the video, shall we? Orochimaru, the most scandalous man in the world, he had been on your radar for a year now, and you, being someone who never lost to your target, were not about to start. You used to have a partner, and not just a friend, but your lover, your other half, the only person you could trust with your life besides yourself. Though he had recently left this world, while he had been following a lead on Orochimaru, you found him in a ditch somewhere. You brought him to his hometown where he truly belonged. Had a ceremony and a burial for him. You didn't cry during the funeral. You were too sad to. However, you did cry that night in bed. You cried yourself to sleep and woke up with tear stains on your pillows and face. You promised that you would avenge him. Yes, you were now an avenger, and no one could get in your way. Following the lead that your ex-boyfriend had been taking upon, you found the old man that claimed you saw Orochimaru pass here a couple of days ago. Are you sure? You asked the old man. Yes, he was here, the man said in a rush. Now go, I don't want any trouble. You nodded and went on your way. You didn't want to waste time, but you were truly tired and couldn't find it in yourself to continue going on. You ended up spending the night at a hot springs. You rested and got a massage to loosen up your bones that were getting ready to kill Orochimaru. You woke early to start your journey, just you, your pack, and the road. It almost hit sundown when you approached a building. This must be it, you thought, becoming more stealthy than you were before. You used your summoning jutsu and conjured Rima, your cat. Go check if there are any booby traps, you told her. No, okay. Slowly she walked around the structure. Yeah, nothing, she said. Okay, you can go back now. She yawned, then disappeared. You walked inside and saw the many corridors. Finally you heard something, a voice. You moved towards the voice, keeping your presence at low. You might have a chance now to kill the man responsible for your lover's demise. You were not about to blow it. Once you got a good look at the person and positioned yourself for attack, someone behind you spoke. Are you really going to try something? It said. Who in the hell dares to ask me that? You thought. Turning your head in a fuming rage, you had no idea who you were up against, but you didn't care. You were mad and ready to take your anger out on anyone who stood in your way until I don't usually introduce myself. But for people with your skill level, I make an exception. Your ego seems to be bigger than your brain. You snapped back. Uchiha? The boy smiled as you made eye contact. The last living Uchiha? In this type of place? You questioned in your head, not looking away. That's Sasuke Uchiha. So what? You said right after. So what if he was a part of the most deadliest clan in the world? So what if he was the only survivor? You didn't care who he was, and though this might have been annoying, it was only one of the little pickles you had to go through before facing the final boss, right? So why were you laying inside a room, strapped to a bed? Is there a reason you want to keep them around? A boy with a white ponytail asked. It doesn't really matter what he does, said another voice, of which you could not see, though once he hovered above you, you could see that it was none other than Orochimaru. You're quite the specimen, he said. Fucking tard, was all you could think. Get the fuck away from me, he said sharply. Oh, what's with the cold attitude, he asked. You fucking killed my boyfriend. I'm not sure what you... He stared deeper into your eyes. Oh, you mean that boy who's following us, huh? Your eyes softened a little, but just as quickly you narrowed them in hatred. What? He almost said as a laugh. Don't be mad at me. I'm not the one who killed him. In fact, I said we should just leave him. Your eyes wandered in confusion. He must be lying. No. Sasuke was the one who put that poor mate out of his misery. Your eyes traveled to the boy with black hair who was casually a few steps away. You yanked on the rope, keeping you down. Let me go, you yelled, moving your arms again. Ignoring you, Orochimaru told the boy with white hair if Sasuke hadn't snuck up on them, they probably would have been just as strong. They'd be a good asset, don't you think? The boy with the right hair responded, Yeah, I think they would. I feel the same, the Uchiha boy said, following them out of the room. Hey, you can't just leave me in here. unbelievable, you thought. Finally, you fell asleep. The next morning, you woke up to find yourself not pinned to the bed anymore, though you still had handcuffs on. Upon further inspection, you found that the black-haired boy laying next to you in a deep sleep. What the hell? You thought. You stood up quickly and ran towards the door. It was locked. Guess I'll have to keep you on a shorter leash, huh? You turned your head back towards the boy in the bed. What does Orochimaru plan to do with me? Well, since I found you, he's given me full permission to do whatever I feel necessary to contain you. He gave a nasty smirk. Sasuke stood up as if to provoke you, and provoke he did. Oh, I bet you think you're so tough, you said with anger clear in your voice. First, you kill my boyfriend, and now you have the audacity to sit here and mock me. You keep talking about your boyfriend, but isn't he dead? You should move on with your life. You pushed him with every sentence. You fucking asshole. Do you get off on this? You're sick. But the last words that left your mouth was turned against you. He grabbed the cuffs on your hand and dragged you up to the bed. You had no choice but to oblige. He pulled the cuffs which pulled your arms above your head and hovered over you. You blushed incredibly stupid. So, what are we going to do with you? Weeks passed, and ever since that day, you had been Sasuke's personal assistant, though he only ever referred to you as a pet. Throughout your time together, you grew attached. You didn't know why you felt this way. This feeling towards your ex's killer was a taboo, was it not? But you couldn't help how your heart throbbed every night when he was sleeping. You got to see this cute expression, and from the first time, it seemed to get softer and softer, as if he began to trust you more. I love you, but I shouldn't. Okay, loves, I hope you enjoyed this video. I am currently working on a Kirishima X listener, so that should be out next week. Hello guys, so yes, you can hear the background of my entire household. I'm sorry about that, but I would just like to say my brother pushed me twice for this video, so please like it. Okay, that's all I had to say. Do it again. Okay, let me. Bye, loves.
All the girls are looking fine, but you're the only one on my mind. La-di-da-da-da-do, there's only me, there's only you.